Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tammy Brown coming to you from Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools with our fiscal policy video response assignment. Um, this particular video response assignment was to talk about how I have worked with our current CTE director on our district's fiscal policy and any ideas with regards to expanding. In my current role, it's a little difficult or pretty much impossible to have that type of conversation with our current um, CTE director, as I am not located in our central office. I am located at the local school level as a pathway development coordinator. Um, and so doing this particular assignment was a slight bit of a challenge for me, just because I didn't really have any access to any of our fiscal budgets or policies or anything of that nature as it related to CTE directly from her desk, her being our CTE director. But what I did find, I did go back and find um, our current budget information and previous years budget information as it related to the entire school district budget. And what I found was in this particular, or three documents actually, it was the document for the 16-17 budget, the 17-18 budget, and then the proposed 19-20 budget, and it gave previous year's expenditures. So I'm going to go back to that first slide with that budget and just kind of start from there. One of the things that I noticed that was trending over the years was that the overall budget from year to year was growing, and this particular budget item is what kind of piqued my curiosity as to how it was growing. So you'll see here the 16-17 adopted budget, or the 17-18 adopted budget, was $48,802,693. The 18-19 budget was $53,685,053. And then our current proposed budget for the 19-20 year was just a little bit more, 59 million, 35,000 and $999. And as you can see, the overall budget was increasing. And so I pondered as to why this was taking place. And what I realized is that with the new alignment towards pathways, there is funding set aside that will support those particular pathways and the needs and resources of those particular pathways. So one in particular pathway that I know that is growing here in Charlotte is the supplies and or the furniture and equipment. And what I saw was that as the budget was adopted, there was no particular amount added on those line items. But if you notice, when I go to the following year, there is an amount. So for the 16-17, there is not furniture and equipment. And then for the actual expenditures, there was $131,000 and $192 that was added there. And then as you see for the 17-18, or I'm sorry, for the 17-18, there's no line item for furniture and equipment. However, when you look at the actual, that number doubled to $275,421. And so what I concluded is that as looking at our local plans, our strategic local plans, is that with the alignment of the pathways, there's resources. So the school where I am now, I do know that there were about 6 to 7 labs in the 17-18 school year that acquired brand new desktops. And that was to support our Microsoft courses that were new to our school. And so that also was to support the certifications for Microsoft in our school. And what I've noticed, this particular budget has increased to the 59 million for this year, or proposed for this year, is because there's been a huge push in offering credentials for our students. So all of our pathways that we have in our Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District does offer a certification for our students. So we have a partnership with Certiport where we buy site licenses for Adobe and Microsoft, and I'm sure there are some others that are tested through the Adobe platform as well. And so what I have deduced from just reviewing these budgets is that it's because of the certifications that we are adding in the rollout of our budgets that we have increased that particular initiative around. As far as expanding, I would like to see, a line item being offered to provide the credentials for our staff as well as the parents of our students at no cost to them. Because I think one of the things that helps with the child as a whole is that if we're able to offer socioeconomic advancements for our families, especially coming from a school that has a high poverty level. But if we're able to allow parents to visualize, earning opportunities that would increase their current earning potential from where they are now to something higher, that definitely would be a great way to expand, because then we could have that rapport, that partnership with the families increased and greatened even the more. So that is my response on the fiscal policy with this particular video assignment. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.